Hello, and welcome to my Champion book review. If you have not read Champion, the Legend series, then read Legend, then read Prodigy. Watch those two videos, and then come back, and then we will discuss Champion, which is amazing, by the way. So, if you have not read the book, goodbye. Come back in the future. Okay, so, excuse me, I have not made a video, like, in forever, because, I tried to do this video for, like 15 times, and my phone kept on being irritating and deleting the video every time I tried to record it. This is why you don't record on your phone, and, I wish I had, like, a camera, but my camera is, like, very annoying. My hair is curly today. So, Champion. Okay. So, we start off in Champion with Day's point of view. Well, yeah, we started on Day's point of view. I think that was the first time that they did that. I think they always start out with June's point of view. And I love how the print is red and then hers is always black. I love that. I actually love the Prodigy one, the color, the most. But we are talking about Champion today. So in the beginning, we start off and it's in Day's point of view. I said that 4 times already. And we start off and he is not with June. What a surprise. So he's not with June. I don't understand why she broke them up. She could have made this story and then had them together in the first place, and then just had them break up in the end like they did, and then do all that stuff. Well, they didn't break up, but he was dying and didn't remember her, and he was in coma. That was okay. I'll talk about that at the end. Okay, so they have a plan for Eden to test on him to find a cure. Yes, that's what they're gonna do. And then so yes, I didn't think that was such a bad idea. I think that he should have just asked Eden if he wanted to do it in the first place and then let him do it, because I knew he was gonna say yes in the first place. So that was kind of just stupid. I understand why he didn't want to let him do it, but it was kind of just let him do it, so everybody doesn't die. Okay, everybody's gonna die because of you. Okay, so just let him do it. And then Day is over there and he's like, oh my gosh, she doesn't love me, she loves the Elector, and I don't deserve her. And I was just like, Day. Okay, Day, let me just tell you something. June does not deserve Day, because Day is so amazing in this book. He never, did anything bad to her, once, ever. Okay? And then June is not even, that amazing. I mean, she's amazing. But, if I had to pick somebody to die in this book, I would pick June. Well, I would pick Triss, and then the Elector, and then June. And then I wouldn't pick Day at all. So, so that's his insecurities about him and the Elector, about her and the Elector, and I was just like, no, Day, just and June was being such a bitch, and I was just like, stop with the Elector. The Elector is terrible. Nobody likes him. Well, I'm sure some of you like him, but I hated him. I just hated him the whole entire book. So, so they reunite. They reunite in the ball thing. And he's talking about, oh, she looks so pretty. It's just like, yeah, okay. And then so they reunite, and they're talking about normal things, and then she just ruins it. She just cuts it off, and she's just like, okay, Day, I gotta tell you something. We have to go to the thing. And I was like, can't you have like at least 5 minutes to like talk about normal things for like 5 minutes. You haven't seen each other in what, like a year, 2 years, what? I mean, like, was it like 6 months? What was it? Like, oh my gosh, I don't know. So I think it was like 6 months. And then so she just ruins it. I'm like, really? Just like 5 minutes. And then so Day, he's sitting at the table, and I'm acting like you haven't read this. Okay, so he was sitting at the table, and he picks up the butter knife, and that whole scene about the butter knife was just so amazing. I was dying laughing. Oh my god, if I had been at school, everybody would have thought I was crazy. I'm sure, like, my parents thought I was crazy. My cat's playing with my Christmas tree. So when they were talking about his brain, at first I didn't know what he was talking about, what the doctor was talking about, because he was saying, oh, your brain is blah, 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 and then blah, blah, blah. I didn't know what was going to happen to him. I was like, wait, why is he going to die? And then we figure out that his hippocampus, I think that's how you say it, is like messed up. He has like a tumor or something on his hippocampus. And then I searched up hippocampus. Apparently, that is the part of brain that has your like long-term and short-term memories. Right then and there, I knew the ending of the book. I did not even have to read any more. I would know the ending of the book. I knew he was either going to die or he was going to forget June, and he was going to remember that bitch Tess. It's Tess, right? Or is it No, did I say Triss before? Oh my god, I love Triss. I keep on talking about Triss. Okay, so, Thomas's story about Matthias's death. Let's talk about that. So, Matthias's death was kind of a lot weirder than I thought it would be. It was just, he was talking like, he was using a lot of figurative language, and when you're telling a story, you don't really do that. It was kind of weird. I was like, what's going on? And then, I don't know what this says. Okay, so, yeah, it says something. Okay, I don't know what that says, so I'm just gonna skip it. Okay, let's talk about Tess. Okay, Tess. So, Tess is back, and she is crazy. No, she's not crazy. But Tess is back, and she is apologizing today, and I thought that was really sweet, and I'm glad that she finally let go of all her insecurities and madness about him dating June when she's 13 and he's freaking 16. Move on. So she moved on. That was good. And then the colonies taking over. I really didn't care if the colonies were going to take over or not. Honestly, I really just wanted to see June and Day get together and then marry each other and then do all that. And then at the end, not at the end, but in kind of like the middle-ish, endish part, like Thomas saves Day and June. That I really didn't think he was going to kill them. I actually predicted that he would kind of do that because he seems like a loyal person, and he was very loyal to the Republic. I really hated the Republic and the colonies. I liked the colonies more. I would rather the colonies be in power than the Republic. The Republic seems like a dictatorship. So, yeah. Andon's situation was just very sad, like how he was telling, like, and it's true how, like, a president has a hard life because everybody's just, like, pressing more and more stuff on him that he can't, if he does one thing, then the other people are mad. If he does the other thing, then those people are mad. So it was just, and then June kisses, or Andon kisses June. That was, I was just so mad. I was, every time they kiss, I put the book down, and I was just screaming in my pillow. It's just terrible. And then, freaking Day doesn't want Eden to save to save himself, to save Day. Day doesn't want Eden to save Day, so I was just mad about that. And then Tess is infected. I was kind of laughing at that. That was kind of evil of me. I was just laughing silently in my head about that she was infected. And then page 211. I think that was like the loveliest scene like ever. So Dave's like, "You drive me insane, June," he murmurs against my hair. "You're the scariest, most clever, bravest person I know, and sometimes I can't catch my breath because I'm trying so hard to keep up. There will never be another like you. You realize that, don't you?" I tilt my face up to him. His eyes reflect the faint lights of the jumbotrons in rainbow of evening colors. "Billions of people will come and go in this world," he said softly, "but there will never be another like you." I was just... Oh my gosh. I was just crying at that point because it was so sweet. And she didn't, like... she never reciprocate. You know what I mean? She never does that to, like, him, and it's so sad. And then they, like, at the end of that, like, chapter, I was like, did they do what I think they did? Because I think they did what I think they did. It was implied. It wasn't very clear that they did it, but I think they did it because it seemed like they did it. I was just like, did they do what I think they did? So, I think they did. I'm not sure. You know what I mean. Yeah. And then on page 255, somebody said something bad about Day, and I was just like, how dare you badmouth Day? Day is better than all of you in this whole entire republic, country, whatever. I was just so mad at that point. And then I found out that June has the cure, well, the whatever, to fix the problem, and I was just like, yes. And then at the end, when June was saving Eden, she was so badass. Oh my god, Mary Lou has a great way of just, oh my god, writing action scenes. It's just amazing. I love it, and you know that because you've read this book. I'm just, oh my gosh, it's just so amazing. And then Commander Jamovich, she freaking shoots Day, and I'm just like, not again. Well, that didn't happen, but oh my gosh. And then let's talk about the end. Okay, so at the end, they go over there, and he remembers a lot of things from his past, but he does not remember, like, the past few months. So he does not remember June. I was not mad at that point. I was like, okay, she can tell him who she is, and then they'll fall in love again. But no, she goes over there, and he's like, should I know you? And she's like, hi, I'm with the Republic. Right then, I burst into tears. I was like, no, you can't do this to me. Why? And then at the end, she says how, the Elector was my boyfriend, and then this happened. I was like, I don't care. Can you get to Day again? Please, I know you're going to get back together with Day. Can you just hurry up with it? I was like, I don't even care anymore. I just want to hear about Day. And then when I figured out that the last page was June's and then the epilogue was June's, I was like, he's going to die. Then he didn't die, so I was happy. But,